Gah. Hello, everyone.
Gah.
Gah. Yeah, that's how you do, Watson. Can you guys hear okay?
Yes, hello.
Gah. Sound check. Gah, sound check.
Check.
Gah,
Gah.
check.
Check.
Gah, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gah, check. Oh, wow, that's a Watoto sheet. We're gonna pull it back. We're gonna pull it back for a minute here. It's time to party, you guys.
Nothing.
You saw nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing strange going here. Am I a little low? I'll turn that shit up. Let me crank it. It should be okay. All right, speak once again, Watson, please.
Gah. Gah. Gah.
Beautiful. Gura muted. Okay, that sounds about right. Well, anyway. Sounds about right. J Chad says, let's go, Watoto! Yeah! Wow, the support has been amazing. Hope you guys are ready. I know this has been really anticipated, so I'm hoping that we have ourselves a good time. I took a lot of liberties with Watoto's backstory and current setting. But I think it'll make for an interesting ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust you. As the guide into the dark.
Yes, of course. Yeah, the god of this world, basically. Just kidding. Yeah. Don't worry too much about that. It's fine, it's fine. There will be possibly no killing of your character unless it's like really, unless Watoto's really gotta go. So
Okay.
I have faith. I have faith though that it'll be fine. So before we get started, I'm just gonna go ahead and share Watoto's stat sheet with you guys. Here we go. For actual like stats and whatnot, as I mentioned during Ina's stream, I'm gonna go through everyone's stat sheets and kind of clean a couple things up and like talk with them a little bit about how to make things a bit more balanced. But other than that, I mean, this is what we're going to use for the tutorial, and it's okay. I feel like it's enough to get something going. But let's go ahead and read a little bit about Watoto. You guys, would you like to read? I mean,
okay, sure.
All right, cool. Nice.
Should I start now?
Sure thing.
Watoto came from Watoto from Mother Watoto and Father Watoto, who hate government and raised Watoto to take over a family-owned herb business. There's a history, which I'm sure you'll add more on too. A description: a conspiracy-obsessed goblin-like human who is an herb dealer to make money and wants to take down the local system. Specializes in potion, poison crafting, pickpocketing, and street brawls. A short, squat man with a greenish hue to his skin. He sports a macro monocle on one eye to inspect coins and herbs. He wears a trench coat and backpack to carry many wares, concoctions, and knickknacks.
Wow. Very nice. I can already get like a good image of Watoto right now. I've seen like some really good fan art, but like I also have my own kind of imaginings of Watoto now from your description.
Yeah. Good. That's what I was going for.
Heck yeah, very exciting. But the history is, since it's so short, I kind of, and like in a good way, that's good for me because that means that I can kind of I can kind
Give
of
you a lot of freedom.
yeah, and I got some fun ideas for this one. So I think it'll be a whole ride. So first,
Okay.
before we get too deep into it, I'm gonna go ahead and set the scene a little bit for you.
Okay.
Okay. For our sort of, I guess, protagonist. I was going to say hero for this story, but I don't know. I feel like Wasato kind of strikes me as a bit of an anti-hero.
Anti-hero, yeah.
Yeah. I like it though. It's pretty nice, edgy stuff. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Wasato already. Yeah, and I know many of Chad. I love that voice. I hope you use it every once in a while.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I like it. I'm gonna stop the party that's happening right now on the screen. Make the disco ball go away. All right. There we go. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get started with Wasato. Our story begins not in Mythden, as some people may believe. No. We are going to Wataton. Wataton is a small, dank, and dirty community laying on the outskirts of Mythden, a rainy city surrounded by a forest. Well, not exactly a paradise, it's out of the eyes of the public at large, and it's where the Watato family has lived for the past decade or so. Life has been, turbulent for you, Watato.
Yes.
Yeah, turbulent. Between lack of money, growing distrust of the government, and a constantly changing herb market. It's forced you and your family to take shelter at the forest's edge, in a low-budget, yet welcoming little trailer park.
Oh.
The one that your family managed. Yeah, that's right. Out of the eyes of the public. Yeah. The one that your family managed to purchase came equipped with a greenhouse, as well as sufficient means to block any quote-unquote unwanted signals from the outside, as Mother Watato likes to put it.
A lot of foil.
Whole lot of foil around this trailer. So, you have lived here since Father Watato lost his job at the energy plant long ago. And the family has since focused on the herb shop and its doings, that is, until Mother Watato's health became unstable. And Father Watato became convinced that leaving the property would be a grave mistake. For whatever reason, they refused to leave their land. So, your family has taught you to be wary of the world around you, Watato. But what does that world look like to you? How do you spend your days, I wonder?
I make a potion.
Making potions, that's right. I mean, you kind of have to. Your family has, in their refusal to leave the property, kind of put some of the burden on you in terms of going to market, and selling your wares and whatnot. So, you've got a lot of responsibilities.
Oh, I'm leaking.
You're leaking? Your face is leaking?
No, my body.
Your body. I see. Thanks for letting me know. Here, let me go ahead and fix it. I just noticed that some of your body is like kind of leaking over the scenery. Let me pull it back a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Alrighty, no problem. So, knowing all of this about our anti-hero, Watato, can you describe to me a day in the life of Watato?
Wake up, feed guard dogs. Bathe other Watoto. He's alive, right?
Wait, yes, that's right. Yeah, they're all alive. Yeah.
Okay. And then make a potion. Go to town. Steal. Sell potion. Go home. Dinner. Bed.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds like your average day in the life of Watato, everyone. Just in case you were curious, because I certainly was. Sounds like a pretty nice, simple, cut and dry life, Watoto, I gotta say. Not bad, not bad at all. Yeah.
Comfort.
That's the way that the Watotos kind of like to live, I suppose. Yeah. But of course, far out of the eyes of the government.
Yes. Always leave the house with tinfoil-lined hat.
That's right. Very important to do so. So you also kind of follow these practices as well, Watoto, yes?
Yes. Part of a habit. Religion.
Yes. I see. Great. Let's see. Then I guess that leaves us to start our story during an average day of Watoto's life. So, let's go ahead and start off in the greenhouse, Watoto. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Workshop.
Your workshop. You've got some potions to make today. That's right. Before we get started, let's go ahead and start off with the most basic roll of all time, which is a perception check. Okay? Yeah. So to roll perception, I need you to add together for me, your wits plus your composure.
6.
All right, 6 dice. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of sharing with you right now the roll area, so you can watch. I'm gonna roll for you. You guys will get to roll for yourselves when the sessions actually begin.
Okay.
But for now, we're gonna roll a 6d10. All right, so we roll 6 10-sided dice, and let's see what we get here.
10.
Yeah. Huh? Why are you not rolling? What?
Broken.
It's broken.
Oh.
I tried to clear the chat log. It's pretty broken. Let me see if I can individually delete.
Ah. Backed up. Oh.
Uh-oh. Can I do a private GM roll? Well, that's not
Weird.
fantastic. That's not fantastic.
Wow. Oh.
Let me go ahead and hit that, let's see. Watoto broke the system. You did what you always dreamed of doing. You did what you always dreamed. All right, let me see. Let's see. Oh, an update is... Let's see. It looks like there's an update. Maybe if we updated it, it'll be fine. Please return to setup. Okay. Well, let me see if I can go ahead and just do the update. Maybe that'll help.
Okay. Take your time.
Okay.
I like the song.
Yeah, it's really kind of laid back. I like it.
Yeah.
Pop out. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe restart the application. Just gotta turn it off and turn it back on again.
The number 1 tip.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Update. All right, we're starting this bad boy up again. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
It did it! Yes! Okay, excellent. We're fine, you guys. We are fine.
Nice.
Yeah, though I do need to kind of re-zoom into all the backgrounds, but it's fine. I can just do that manually. Okay. Now, for your 6d10 perception check. Oh, yes.
You
got
see it on
two.
Discord.
Oh, yeah, I need to start streaming it to you again. Here you go. Thank goodness. That was worrisome. Here you go. All right, so with your roll, wow, you just can't lose today, Watoto. There is a command to re-roll d10s. Someone sent something that told me what it was, but I don't have time to go get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 successes to your perception check. Yeah, not bad, Watoto. So
a lot of details.
A whole lot of details, actually. I mean, which makes sense because this is your greenhouse after all.
Yes.
So it's a small, quaint little greenhouse. Of course, just enough sunlight is able to get in for your plants, but the rest is naturally coated in foil, because you don't want the government sending their
rays.
Their rays, exactly, to taint you.
Satellites.
Yeah, from the satellites. That's right. It's definitely what they're doing. Their rays kind of hit your plants and taint them. You don't want that to happen, Watoto. No. Yeah. But other than that, it's a pretty comfortable greenhouse, and you do a lot of your potion making here. Yeah. And you have an array of plants, actually.
Yeah.
Aside from just, parsley and oregano. Yeah.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Small trees.
Yeah. Mushroom is really important. Yeah. Part of some of your most popular potions, and is also very good to be sold on its own as well. Yeah. So this is where you spend most of your time, Watoto. It's not too far separated from the trailer. You don't want to be too far from home, from the home base when working on your potions. So you're pretty close to Father Watoto and Mother Watoto, who basically spend their days not really doing much. Yeah.
Watch TV.
Yeah, watch TV and whatnot. Especially, for example, Mother Watoto, whose health has been failing. Recently, she herself, though she has to be very careful because you know how the internet is. She's quite a fan of some of these secret groups. Yeah, fellow conspirators, or rather.
She tells me about it.
All the time, Watoto. You hear plenty of stories from Mother Watoto about her friends on Footbook, who have been kind of planning their get-togethers. Yeah, they're kind of.
I warned her.
Yes, but Mother Watoto kind of has she has the feeling that she's capable of making some change here with her group and whatnot, because they actually have put together some good plans for sabotage against the government and whatnot. They've got all kinds of tricks.
She asked me to build a bomb.
Yeah, she sure did. That was something that she asked you a couple days ago, and you've been working on it. Yeah, and the plan is set to go off a bit later, but that's all that she's been talking about recently. Is some of their plans to destroy some government property.
Yeah.
Recently, the mayor of this town has been trying to get reelected. Yeah, but you guys hate the mayor.
Scoundrel.
Yeah. It's that
liar.
scoundrel. Yeah.
Cheater.
Lying to the people, that Derek Stoner. Yeah. You can't let him get reelected.
Yeah.
So, Mother Watoto. Yeah. Mother Watoto has been planning. They've been planning a little accident of sorts. Meanwhile, Father Watoto is a little more concerned with just protecting the property. Yep.
Total land.
Yes, that's right.
Sacred.
Very sacred, yeah. Father Watoto with his favorite shotgun and guard dogs. A lot of times, Father Watoto, while refusing to leave the property, will have certain individuals come to the house and sell him firearms.
Yeah.
Very
Friends.
important. Yeah, friends. Other fellow co-conspirators of sorts. That's right. So, for today, today's tasks don't seem to be too arduous. You mostly are trying to make some cash so that you can buy the family groceries. So, let's go ahead and make some potions, Watoto.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, ready for some potion making. All right. So in order to make your potions, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and roll for wits this time. We'll do wits and crafts. Yeah, let's go with wits and crafts. That should be good. Wits and crafts.
Okay.
Roll. All right. And how many dice will that be?
5.
All right. Here we go. With 5d10. Oh, wow, 2 10s. You just can't fail, Watoto.
Successful potion.
Successful potion, that's right. With 3 successes, you've successfully made a nice, fresh batch of potions. Enough for one day of selling at the market, you figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell well.
That's right.
Sell good.
Yeah. Usually your potions do sell pretty good. But recently there's been a need to really focus on the quality because you're starting to get some competitors.
Yeah. Government send them.
That's right. Especially a local drugstore that has been opened just about 20 paces away from your herb stall.
Yeah. Steal Watoto customer.
That's right. The scoundrels. The absolute scoundrels. Yeah. Yeah, we hate
Take
them.
them out.
Yeah. Yeah, we hate the big business. Yeah.
Big
So,
pharmacy.
yeah, big
It's
pharmacy.
a big one. It's a big building.
That's right. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, indeed, a pretty big building. And it makes your stall look pretty small, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it kind of draws the customers away.
Yeah.
So for today, you're going to go ahead and take your potions and go to the market. So
Okay, time to sell. Work time.
that's right, it's work time. So, before you kind of exit your property, you leave the trailer, and Father Watoto kind of is standing in the doorway and just kind of looks you up and down, sees you with your potions, and says, "All right, boy, you gonna sell some potions today?"
Yes. Father,
All right,
I will sell. I bring home fish.
very good. You make Father proud, okay, Father Watoto.
Thank you, Father.
Yes, I believe in you, son. Now make sure that you wear your tinfoil hat.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
You can't forget the tinfoil hat. Here you go. He gives you the tinfoil hat.
Thank you.
Yeah. And as you kind of exit the trailer, roll a perception check.
6.
All right, 6. Here we go. Roll. 6d10. Let's see what you got, Watoto. Wow.
Oh.
Getting real lucky real early. All right. 3 successes. So with your 3 successes, you notice something almost immediately catches your eye. Or rather, someone. This is actually, this is someone that you've seen outside of your house on occasion. Possibly a friend of Father Watoto. You say friend, but perhaps more like Father's someone that Father Watoto buys things from often.
Oh.
Yeah, a rather small and scrawny kid in a trench coat pulling a wagon. Rather, he's not pulling the wagon. His dog is pulling a wagon.
Oh.
And the wagon is covered by a blanket, but it looks like there are a lot of things inside that wagon.
Snacks?
Maybe. Could be some tasty snacks, some goldfish, some crackers, who could say? Yeah.
Watoto like goldfish.
Yeah, Watoto has a good taste. I'm also a fan of goldfish. Yeah. So immediately, once you kind of spot this young lad with a messy black hair and kind of a dark complexion and kind of eyes in shadow hidden by a hat. He kind of scrunches up in his face and looks at you and says, "You smell funny."
Mushroom. It's my mushroom.
Eh? Your mushroom? Yeah, it kind of stinks. I don't know, it kind of smells bad.
Well, it's that means it's potent.
Oh.
Would you
Okay.
like to buy?
Oh, me? Wow, interesting. I was coming to sell you guys stuff, but I'm fine with
Trade?
a trade. Well, sure. Yeah. I don't mind doing that. Sounds good. What you got?
I got mushroom. What you got?
Let's see. Opens up his trench coat. It's full of watches.
Oh.
I got watches. Yeah. But
It doesn't need time.
don't need time? Well, how about... And then the kid looks around, back and forth, looks back at the little toy plastic wagon that the dog was dragging, and pulls the blanket away and says, "How about some of this?" And, Watoto, you see, in the plastic wagon, there is an array of very high, heavy artillery and weapons.
Oh,
all
my
kinds
Toto
of
likes. My Toto like a gun. You trade mushroom for gun?
Let's see, this gun. I don't know if this. I can give you. All right, how about this? I got this really simple handgun. It's very simple, but you gotta tell me what the mushroom can do for me.
Mushroom, camouflage.
Camouflage.
Chameleon.
A chameleon. Whoa, that sounds pretty neat, actually. I mean, I could use that. Okay.
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Oh. Okay, cool. He kind of like narrows his eyes a little bit, and I'm gonna have you two do a contested roll. First of all, Watoto, I'm assuming that this mushroom doesn't actually do camouflage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it might have some camouflage-like effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make you invisible or anything.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It might just make him like harder to detect. So my dude is gonna roll subterfuge on you to kind of gauge what you're saying and see if you're like being truthful or not.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll manipulation and subterfuge.
Okay. Manipulation is 4. Where's subterfuge?
It's at the bottom of social.
Oh, 1.
All right. So 5d10. Let's see what this bad boy gives us. Oh no. Okay. Well, because this is New World of Darkness, you're very lucky. Ones don't cancel out successes.
Oh.
So you did get 1 success, but let's see what the homie gets against you. All right, only 1 success. So it's basically kind of a draw in this situation. You get the feeling that this kid doesn't entirely believe you, but there's a combination of, number 1, Father Watoto is apparently a good friend of this kid, and also kind of, I think that he can kind of sense, you know, being a dealer on the black market as well, that this could have some good effects, even if it's not perfect. So he says, "All right, fine, I'll give you this gun. It's only got 6 rounds though, okay? They're
Small
not
gun.
too strong, yeah. Small gun. I'll even throw in some goldfish," and he gives you a pack of goldfish.
Wow. I won this deal.
You I'll be plenty of
One
time.
mushroom for a gun.
Oh my gosh. One sticky mushroom?
Stinky.
Stinky mushroom for a gun. That's right. And it's a pretty decent gun, I would say. It doesn't have this one doesn't have any like damage modifiers. So like you don't get like a +1 to your rolls and whatnot. So it's not a super strong gun. If we ever get to combat, you'll kind of see how it works. But you know, it's fine. It's enough for like a stinky mushroom, I guess. But because you sold, or rather you traded one of your nice mushrooms today to this young lad, you're at about, let's see, maybe 3/4 of your stock. Yeah.
Okay.
But you did get a gun and some goldfish. So as you kind of, you guys kind of trade off your wares, and the kid says, "Thank you very much. What? Your name is Watoto, right?"
Oh, Watoto.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you at the market later, because I got some selling to do as well.
Smell you later.
Yeah, smell. I mean, I think you definitely will. This mushroom really stinks. It really smells funny. Okay. I'm gonna put this in a pocket that is like really sealable. Yeah. So he puts the mushroom away, and then immediately Father Watoto kind of pats both of you on the head and says, "Very good, my boys. I'm glad that you two are able to get along." Yeah.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah. Thank you, Father Watoto. Here's the shotgun you ordered. It's a brand new one.
Oh.
Yeah, and you see, he kind of hands off Father Watoto the shotgun, and Father Watoto says, I appreciate you, kid. Thank you very much. I was really in need of a brand new one. The other one that I got, we had a scare a couple of days ago. Thought we saw some government rats sniffing around. Kind of went on a bit of a frenzy, broke the shotgun. So really was in need of a new one. But I'm telling you, things are getting strange around here. There's something about this town, you know. And Watoton. And the kid says, "I'm inclined to agree, but I think there's something about this world, to be honest. About this planet. It's like a system we can't see, you know? There's like something we can't comprehend is running this show, but whatever it is, I think it's getting hungry, mister, so you better arm yourself. Not just with this shotgun. You need to arm yourself with knowledge."
Knowledge power.
Yeah, knowledge is power. Kind of raises his fist to the air and says, "All right, well, here's your payment." And you see Father Watoto pull out some crinkled up bills, and a whole box of snacks, and gives it to the kid.
Those are my snacks, Father Watoto, please. Those are my snacks.
Oh, hush, Watoto. We'll get you some more snacks. Don't worry. You can go over to the grocery store a little later. I know you love your snacks, my son. I know. It's all right. We need a new shotgun. We got to take out the rats sniffing around the trailer.
Yes, Father Watoto.
Yeah. And so with that being said, Father Watoto grabs a beer, slams it down, and says, "All right, now you be good out there, Watoto."
I sell.
Yeah. All right. And with that being said, you guys kind of part ways. The kid merchant goes off somewhere else, and you head on over to the market. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and slide on over to the market real quick. Now, interesting thing about this market is that it's real hot. Yeah. It gets
wave.
pretty hot. A heat wave. Especially during
weather.
summer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's all, of course, a
Weather
big
machine.
conspiracy. Weather machines. That's right. Especially this little area. You get the feeling that they don't really like the they don't like the market. You can understand why the government isn't a big fan of this market here.
Trying to scare Watoto away with heat.
That's right, but they ain't gonna do it. All right, so let's go ahead and have you roll another perception check here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. 6. Okie dokie. Here, I'm gonna turn up your voice a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. All right, 6 dice. Gotcha. Here we go. All right, for your perception check on the market. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so we've got 2 successes. Not bad, not bad. So here's what you perceive in the market. Something interesting about this market is that because it's real hot, it's got a special name. Sometimes the way that the light shines down on people's faces here, you can see that everyone's just a little bit sweaty. Yeah, just a bit sweaty. Yes, sticky, sweaty, and also not smelling very good, which is why they call this place Sweaty Cheeks Alley. Yeah. So welcome to Sweaty Cheeks Alley, Watoto. This is where your stall is. Yeah. So
time to set up.
Yeah, time to set up. You kind of get your stall going quicker than usual today because you kind of started off the day on a high note, but the thing about this little area is that it's a dank, dirty little corner of town, but it's got the most loyal customers. Yeah.
Dank.
Dank, real dank, especially with your mushrooms and plants.
Yeah.
The other merchants, they kind of mind their own business, as do you, but you know that you could hold your own if one of them gets a little too feisty, and it's happened before, after all. Gun. That's right. You got a special gun now. And also, a sort of thick, tangible layer of dust blankets the market stalls and their merchants, and yet the dank little alleyway remains bustling as ever, especially today. Yeah.
Good day to sell.
Yes, it's a perfect day to sell, especially being the weekend. And sort of large, brutish, bouncer-like, trollish humans tend to sell the more rudimentary items like survival kits, weapons, traps, hunter's goods, and the slimmer, more weaselly lads deal more in the area of chemicals, like medicines, powders, and all kinds of sticky businesses that come riddled with disclaimers. And then there's you. You're the only herb dealer this side of Wataton. Yeah.
Specialize.
Exactly. Which means you kind of have a monopoly on the whole system.
Monopoly, yes.
Yeah. And things were going pretty well for you too, that is, until they built that brand new pharmacy not but 20 paces from your stall's front door. Yeah. A place called
Pharmacy.
Yeah. A place called General Herbs.
Good name. Bad business.
That's right. Bad business, especially because, and mainly because, it's an offshoot of, some of the guys say, a much larger pharmaceutical company. Yeah.
Big pharmacy.
Big farm. And what's interesting is that there's actually, that pharmaceutical company's research lab is located in the forest right behind your trailer.
Steal Watoto land.
That's right. The main reason that you guys moved there is because that pharmacy research lab used to be the energy plant that your father worked at. But there was apparently some kind of incident that happened a long time ago that caused the energy business to kind of suffer a major loss. And instead, they built a pharmaceutical research company there. So not much that you guys could have done, but still definitely an invasion on Watoto land. So that's kind of the backstory of your stall. But you set up your stall as per the usual and prepare for your customers, setting out your mushrooms and your herbs and whatnot, and you wait.
Wait. Ain't much, but hard work.
That's right, hard work. You made these potions with all of your might. Yeah.
Sprinkle Watoto sweat.
Yeah, Watoto sweat makes the mushroom much more potent. Yeah. All right. So, today, all through the morning, you get a couple of your usual customers. Make a little money. Yeah, just enough, at least.
Buy fish.
Yeah, that's right. Now, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and have you do a roll to kind of persuade your customers to buy your mushrooms.
Buy mushroom. Yes, buy.
Yeah. All right. So in order to do that, in order to be real persuasive with your mushrooms, we're gonna need you to go ahead and roll, let's see, a manipulation plus either intimidation or persuasion check.
Intimidation. You better buy mushroom. Or government come to your house. Without Watoto protection, you die. Government raise, pierce brain.
Yeah.
Mushroom protect.
Yeah. A lot of the customers they're frightened by this. They don't like hearing this. But let's see how very effective your intimidation check is against the masses. All right. Let's see how many dice will that be, Watoto?
6.
All right. Here we go. All right.
Oh,
Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, that's 3 successes. Okay.
yeah.
Now I'm going to roll for the public. Okay, with only 1 success, they are pretty much defenseless against your intimidation. Yeah. A lot of them are also fellow believers that things are not quite right in this world. Yeah. So they too are kind of like, oh no, oh gosh, the government, this mushroom will protect. Okay. All right, here you go. Here, just take my money. I don't care. Just give me the mushroom. I'm gonna eat it now.
Okay. Negative side effects. Okay. Careful.
It's like they don't even want to hear about the negative side effects. They just want protection from the government. Yeah, and interestingly enough, a lot of these customers still end up coming back anyway, just because they really believe that the government is not messing with them because of the mushroom, despite the issues that happen afterward.
Mushroom have addictive quality.
It does. That's how you crafted it, Watoto. Yeah. So for today's work, you get maybe, let's see, you get a decent amount of money. I would say from today's work, you get about $100.
So rich.
Yeah.
Buy 2 fish.
Yeah, 2 fish. 2 good fish today. Yeah. You get your fish from the market as well, from a very, very good seller who makes sure to market the products as not having been tampered with by the government.
Yes, no chemical.
Yeah, no chemicals. That's right. That's the way. That is the way. So you buy your fish. And while you're leaving, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay, 6.
You got it. All right, to perceive. Wow, looking pretty good, Watoto.
What a 10-10.
Yeah, what a 10-10. You got 2 successes. So with your 2 successes, Watoto, as you're kind of closing up your stall for the day, you hear some chatter amongst some of your, I want to say acquaintances from the market. Yeah. Some of your acquaintances are usually gossiping about some of the conspiracies revolving around, for example, the big farm and whatnot. Yeah. So they're talking about sabotage. Yeah.
I listen from the shadows.
Okay, yeah. From the shadows, you listen into their conversations. So it's mostly a conversation between Slinky, one of the guys who is one of the drug dealers, a Weasley drug dealer from the market, who sells kind of powder substances, but it doesn't interfere with your market. So yeah,
Different division.
Exactly. So you don't find yourself on bad terms necessarily. And then also another one of the I guess bootleg alcohol sellers named Alphonse. They're kind of having a little conversation. And you hear the back and forth between them, whispering about a company. The name of the pharmacy is called Magadon. Yeah. Jeopardizing their work. You see, they're in a similar boat as you, so you hear them kind of go back and forth talking about sabotage. We gotta take him out.
Bomb.
Yeah, build a bomb. And that's exactly what they're talking about, actually. Yeah. Alphonse kind of says, me and the guys, we have this plan to sneak into the forest where their main research lab is, and we're gonna build a bomb, and we're gonna blow the whole place to smithereens.
Watoto likes this plan.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of hear them go back and forth about this, and they actually look at you and say, "Hey, Watoto.
Yes.
You want in on this plan?"
Watoto. Yeah. I build a bomb.
Oh, you'll build the bomb? Nice.
You can trust Watoto.
Definitely. And then Alphonse says, I was going to build a bomb. And Slinky says, nah. Watoto's the expert. Watoto's the expert here.
Mushroom bomb.
Mushroom bomb. That's the way to do it. Very unsuspicious. Okay. Hey, sounds good. Glad to have you on board, buddy. We're going to blow Magadon to smithereens.
Watoto.
Yeah. They kind of look back and forth at each other and look back at you and like... There's like an awkward look on their faces because, they don't dislike you and you're definitely very helpful, but they are a little creeped. Just a little bit. Yeah, Watoto and whatever.
Watoto.
Yeah. And they kind of crinkle their faces because you smell a little funny. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, listen. If you could build a really inconspicuous bomb, and like have it ready tonight, that would be awesome. You think you can do that?
Watoto bomb, not free.
Come on, Watoto. Come on, man. You want this place blown to smithereens as well, right?
What does Watoto get?
You drive a hard bargain. Now we're gonna have a contested roll, Watoto. Would you like to roll your manipulation intimidation?
Okay.
Alright, let's do it. Alright. 6 dice. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Watoto. You're real intimidating. Alright, and then this is the roll to contest. They're kind of cowards, so let's see how they do. Okay. Watoto, you're real scary, interestingly enough.
It's the mushroom smell. Still fear.
Yeah, that's right. The smell instills fear into these individuals, definitely. Yeah, that's one thing that you've definitely got going for you, Watoto. Yeah, of course. Your stinky mushrooms, they really kind of scare the shit out of people. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, Slinky and Alphonse look at each other and they're like, all right, Watoto, we'll pay you. Let's see, what do we got? You want money? Powder? Okay. Let's see, what did I not sell today? Oh, this is really good product. But they are very intimidated by you. So, nonetheless, Slinky says, all right, fine. I'll give you this, and kind of begins to arrange a special package for you. A special powder that Slinky explains is extremely potent to restore your health.
Oh.
Yeah. Health powder. And at the same time, it can remove mental derangements.
Oh.
Yeah. So for example, if you see something really frightening, all you gotta do is snort this powder, and it'll maybe be like 70% less terrifying.
Oh. Watoto not scared, but save for later.
Gotcha. Good trade. Yeah, you never know when something could be messing with your mind. One of those government drones. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So you take the powder. It's a good trade, and you say that you'll make the bomb. And the boy's gonna nod. Yeah. Bomb Toto. All right. We're counting on you, Watoto. See you later. We'll one of us will come pick up the bomb in the evening. Yeah.
Meet me at the trailer.
All right. See you there. And they leave. All right. So you've made a pretty good trade today, Watoto, but now you've got quite a bit of work to do.
Trade, yeah. Trade
Yeah.
off. Make money, powder, but more work.
Yes, more work to do for sure. All right, so let's see. After you've kind of sold all of your wares, what do you choose to do for today?
Shopping.
Shopping. Okay, go to the grocery store.
Buy fish.
Buy fish. Yeah, you got your fish. Anything else you want to buy?
Foot cream.
Foot cream. Nice idea. Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure one of the lads will sell you.
It hurts.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stand
Yeah,
all
your
day.
toes.
Sell potion.
Yeah, stand all day. Your shoes are kind of probably not very high quality. You know, those big toes, those big feet. They're like trying to break free. Yeah, stick out. Yeah, breaking free. So get that foot cream, ᴡ骚ᴏ.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. You can spend the rest of, or you can spend some of your downtime today rubbing foot cream on yourself.
Taste a little.
Yeah.
Maybe use for potion.
Ooh, nice idea. All right. So after this, where do you choose to go? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go to the city? What would you like to do?
Make a bomb.
Make a bomb? All right. Let's go back to the trailer then. All right. So we're heading back to the trailer. And let's see. Since it is a new scene, how about you go ahead and roll a perception check?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put on something nice to calm down for the day. All right. This is the list. And that's gonna be 6 dice.
Yes, yes.
All right, excellent. Yeah, we can calm down. No more of this mischief music. All right,
Oh.
for 6 dice.
Oh.
You're calming down for the day. ᴡ骚ᴏ.
Calm, make bomb.
Yeah, calm, make bomb. You know it. Perfect way to end the day. All right, with 2 successes, you arrive back at the trailer, and it looks like Mother ᴡ骚ᴏ is kind of both Mother ᴡ骚ᴏ and Father ᴡ骚ᴏ are kind of sitting on some of the front lawn chairs, drinking some beers. Yeah.
Usual sight.
Yeah, this is usually kind of how they greet you when you come back home. But of course, Mother ᴡ骚ᴏ is still on her laptop, kind of, on her footbook page, discussing some stuff with her fellow conspirator friends. Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yes, that's Mother ᴡ骚ᴏ, but she's doing good work.
Escape from reality.
Yeah. Oh, there goes gravity. She kind of looks up at you, and she says, "Ah, son, welcome home."
Thank you, Mother ᴡ骚ᴏ. I bring fish.
Ah, wow, looks so tasty. I take. Yeah. And she takes the fish. She takes the fish from you and says, "Okay, dinner time."
Yay!
Yeah, and goes inside, starts to make some dinner, and then Father ᴡ骚ᴏ says, "So how'd you do today, son?"
Today I make bomb deal. I sell many potion.
Right, sounds good. How much money you make, son?
50.
50. All right, that's not bad at all. You're doing us proud. Now, we are very proud of you, son. By the way.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah, of course. Keep doing good work, he says, and he kind of he has both of his guard dogs on either side of him and is kind of patting them on the head as well. Yeah, giving some love to the guard dogs. Yeah, good doggies. Yeah. And then he says, "Hey, ᴡ骚ᴏ. I've been hearing strange things coming from the forest recently."
Oh.
Yeah. You know, the energy plant where I used to work is deep in the forest, right? Well, they turned it into some big pharmaceutical research lab. I don't trust it, so you stay far away from there, all right?
Okay, Father Watoto. Sure.
Okay. Just making sure you know, because I got a bad feeling from there.
Okay, I blow up.
All right. Oh wow. Oh, yeah. I was about to ask you, son. Actually, you said that you're making some kind of bomb.
Secret bomb.
Oh. All right, son. Well, I trust you as long as you're fulfilling the Watoto mission.
Watoto forever.
Yeah. Watoto forever, my son. All right. Now, you can today's a bit of a leisurely scene, I would say, as you go back to your greenhouse. Mother Watoto cooking fish in the kitchen always smells wonderful. Yeah, that kind of thick fish and butter scent. Yeah, buttery fish.
Smells like home.
Yeah, smells like home. You want to treasure this scent forever. Yeah. All right. So, at about this time, it's time for you to make your bomb that you promised the lads in the market. All right. So to make this bomb, Watoto, let's see what you gotta roll. We'll have you do another wits and crafts check. What's that gonna be? 5? Okie dokie. This is to make your bomb. No successes on this one. It's taking a long time. Oh no. It's taking a long time, Watoto. You're not really sure. You didn't really think this one through, how to make a bomb from a mushroom. You just kind of thought it sounded dope. So, it hasn't been going too well, but since you do have some time, you can attempt to continue making the bomb, make it a decent mushroom bomb. You get the feeling that it should be possible.
Need failure to perfect.
Exactly. That's a very positive way of thinking about it, Watoto. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and make this an extended action, and we'll have you roll again. Let's see what you get this time. Wow, your positive attitude was very helpful, Watoto. Nice, okay. 2 successes. All right, so let's see. It's about gotten to be nighttime, and this bomb is you'd say it's pretty good. It's a pretty decent bomb. You don't know if it's capable of taking out the entire research facility. If you kind of look over the horizon, you can kind of see that it's very large. So, kind of looks like this. This is the plant. Yeah, the research facility that used to be an energy plant. So you think, no matter what, you'll be able to do some damage, for sure. You might be able to take out this one big thing here.
Infect with creeping mushroom.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you kind of use your mushrooms to give it that special Watoto flair, a special effect that kind of, well, at least you believe, kind of curses it with bad luck. Yeah. Yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the good mushroom. All right. So, let's see. So that's the bomb that you make. And now you have one mushroom bomb capable of doing some damage to a research plant.
Good.
All right. And so for the rest of the evening, what do you do, Watoto?
Study satellite.
Ooh. Nice. Wow, that's a nice idea. Let's see. Yeah, to study the satellites. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have you do a roll for that.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll do wits and, let's see, investigation.
Oh.
All right. How many dice will that be? 5. Gotcha. By the way, just wanted to let you know, anytime that you're in kind of like a dire situation, you can expend willpower. So if you look at the willpower on your sheet, you have 3 dots, right?
I see it.
Yeah. So if you choose to use a willpower, you'll take one of those dots away, but you get +3 dice to your roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know for the future, whatever may happen, it might be nice to have that as an option. All right, to do some satellite studying, you get 2 successes.
Yay.
All right. Now, from what you can tell, Watoto, by your usual studies of the satellite, is that there actually usually isn't much activity. But you know, you get the feeling that there's something going on anyway. You know, the government's gotten really good at masking their special satellite rays. Yeah, they've gotten real good at it. But occasionally, you get some interesting interference. Yeah, every once in a while. And one of those days is today. Yeah, you look at the satellite readings, and you see that there are some black spots. Yeah, some black spots kind of in the forest. Yeah, strange activity. Maybe what Father Watoto was referring to.
Dark energy.
Yeah. The dark forces at hand. So, who could say what's going on? But as Father Watoto said, might be best to stay out of the forest, at least for now. But the weird thing is, the lads from the market haven't come by to pick up the bomb just yet.
Set up? Did they set me up?
Who could say? I mean, they haven't come around, and you know, as far as you're concerned, you at least have the bomb. So you know, I mean, if you wanted, you could just use it yourself. Maybe they chickened out, you know. Yeah.
Caught by government.
Caught by the government. They knew too much. Could be anything. Yeah. So, next, after you've kind of done your satellite readings, you hear a call from the kitchen, and it's Mother Watoto saying, "Dinner time."
Yes, Mother.
All right. Come here, family. All right. And the Watoto family kind of sit around their small table and enjoy Mother's cooking.
Pray to Watoto, fish.
Yes, that's right.
Watoto forever.
You guys all join hands and say your Watoto prayer.
Watoto, to, to. Watoto, to, to.
Yes. And finally, Watoto. There's no amen here, only Watoto.
Watoto.
Yeah, and that's how you guys end off your prayer. And Father Watoto says, "All right, long live Watoto forever," and immediately starts digging into the fish. No. So, son,
Yum, yum.
how was the market today?
Hot.
Hot. Oh, that sounds like the usual.
Hot for selling my mushroom.
I bet it smelled real bad too.
Toto-like smell.
Yeah, they say it's a bad smell, but we Watotos, we like that smell. We love those stanky mushrooms.
Potent mushroom.
Yeah, potent, real potent mushroom. Yeah. Hey, son, did you get any foot cream?
Yes, Father Watoto. I picked some up.
Can I get some of that? I want it
yes,
for my
we
big
share.
toes. Yeah, they're real callous right now. Thank you, my son.
One in family. Big toe hurt.
That's right. Big toes, they run in the family. And they hurt a lot. Thank you, my son. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Father. I work for you. For Watoto.
Yeah. Wow, what a sweet family. All in the name of Watoto. So beautiful. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, and he looks at Mother Watoto and says, "How was your day, dear? Did you get any progress done on your secret project?" And she says, "Is not secret. We make a move tomorrow."
Go, Mother Watoto, go.
Yes, I do my best for Watoto. We attack a big factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
big
need
big
bomb?
factory. Bomb? Oh, you have bomb?
Extra. Leftover stock.
My son. I'm so proud. That is big help. We don't have enough bomb.
You have bomb for free, Mother Watoto.
My son. And she seems so happy. You've made Mother Watoto very pleased. Wow.
Toto, good son.
Wow. My good son. Thank you. I take bomb and I make extra special dish for you. Yeah. Yeah. You get extra leftovers from Mother Watoto, and you get a whole box of snacks.
Snack.
Yeah. Watoto loves his snacks. Yeah, lots of goldfish too. You love the snacks. Yeah. So you spend the rest of the day kind of rubbing in some foot cream and eating some snacks.
Day in the life of Watoto.
Yes, day in the life of Watoto. So things have been pretty nice for you today. It was actually almost a perfect day. Yeah. And you know, perfect days, they don't come around too often, especially not for a Watoto. But you know, today's been really good. A genuinely good day that wasn't interfered with by government rats. Just a time to relax with your family and enjoy a fish together, make a bomb together, scheme against the government together, rub in some foot cream together, eat some snacks together. Yeah.
Yes. Some days hard, sweaty.
That's right. Very sweaty.
Today, hot and nice.
Yeah. Nice and warm for the Watoto family. All right. So with that being said, Watoto, it looks like the guys from the market really just they haven't come in. It looks like they aren't going to be taking their bomb.
Oh, okay.
Seems kind of strange, but you know, at least Mother Watoto is pleased. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, for the rest of the day, you know, you chill out, and then it's time to go to bed, Watoto.
Sleep time, Watoto dream.
Yeah, Watoto dream. Have a nice, wonderful Watoto dream. What kind of place do you sleep in, Watoto?
Hammock.
Hammock. Yes, that's the best way. Yeah. So you guys, and actually, Father Watoto and Mother Watoto also sleep in hammocks. Yeah. For the best, most relaxing sleep. All right. So you settle down for the night, you close your eyes, and you drift off into Watoto Dreamland. Now, it's very it's very late at night. And you're having a Watoto dream. Would you like to go ahead and roll a perception check for me for your dream?
Yes.
All right. Let me find some dark. Okay. All right. With your one success, you have a Watoto dream. Yeah. In that Watoto dream, it's a little fuzzy, just a bit, but you find yourself in a forest. You actually, you've been having dreams appearing in this forest every once in a while, but usually they're pretty peaceful. Pretty normal Watoto dreams. Sometimes you're there with your family, sometimes you're there alone, sometimes you're collecting herbs for your potions, other times mushrooms, other times you're just standing there and nothing's happening. Very seldom do you have any strange vibes from your dream, but this time This time's a little different, Watoto.
Spooky.
This time, the forest is, it seems almost as though there's always something in the corner of your eye. Like a shadow.
Huh.
Yeah.
Strange energy.
Yes.
5G.
Something watching you. 5G. Yes. Could very well be someone watching you from between the trees. Who could they be? Yeah. Government spies, perhaps? Always watching you from in between the trees. And this time, instead of being full of sunlight, the forest is actually rather dark. Yeah. And it's full of shadows. Very spooky. And it's interesting because the shadows appear even in the darkness. Usually, you can see a shadow very strongly when it's light outside. But this time, the shadows kind of permeate the darkness. And Watoto, you're not a very fearful Watoto at all. You don't easily get scared. But there is something uneasy. There's something here that makes you feel strange. For the first time, you feel as though you're not having a Watoto dream, but rather a Watoto nightmare. And just like that, you realize that the shadow is getting closer and closer to you in the corner of your eye, and no matter which way you turn, Watoto, the shadow kind of stays there, but you can't see it very, very clearly. It's blurred out. You can't discern anything about it.
Watoto, run.
All right, Watoto, you run in your dream, and it's one of those dreams where it feels like on your feet are strapped to bricks. Yeah. So even though you try to run, your footsteps are heavy, and you can't get very far, Watoto.
Watoto trip.
Oh, yes, Watoto trips and falls. And even when you close your eyes, or rather, even when your face hits the leaves, it seems as though the shadow is still there in the corner of your eye, despite your face being in the ground. And just like that, Watoto, you snap back awake. And you're back in your trailer. But something is strange, Watoto.
Watoto smell. Something.
You sniff. Something smells like mushroom.
Bad mushroom.
Bad mushroom. In fact, it's coming from your lab, actually.
Explore lab.
All right. You go to your lab, and let's make a perception check.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 60-10. When you enter your lab, oh man. All right, you enter your lab with 3 successes. That's a pretty good success. You are immediately able to notice that something is very wrong in here, Watoto. A lot of the plants that you had been growing before, it seems as though suddenly they are incredibly overgrown and a dark, deep purple color. Yeah. And your mushrooms, they don't look like your usual mushrooms. No, not this time. This time, they've grown black and rotten, and they have these deep, bright, deep purple spots on them.
No, Watoto business.
Oh, no. This is bad. Your stock has been ruined. And the smell, it's not like the usual stinky mushroom that you enjoy sniffing. No, this time, it's something truly, truly repugnant. Yeah, yucky. Really nasty stuff. And just like that, while you're kind of surveying your inventory, Watoto, you notice that the vines and the plants are almost pulsating.
Wow.
Like something is alive inside of them.
Cut.
Yeah.
Cut vine.
You cut the vine? Okay. Gotcha. You cut the vine. I'll go ahead and just give that to you. You don't need to roll for that. You grab a knife that you use usually for chopping up herbs, and you slash open the vine. And inside what you find is truly nasty. It looks almost like... It reminds you of rotted human flesh inside of your vines. And just like that, as soon as you slash open the vine, see that rotted human flesh with not blood, but something purple and sticky pulsating out of it, you hear something else. A skirmish happening outside.
Father Watoto.
It's almost as though you knew something was going on, because you do hear Father Watoto's voice. Get the hell off my land! Off in the distance. What do you choose to do, Watoto?
Help Father Watoto with gun.
Right, yeah. You go to help Father Watoto with your gun. All right. You exit to the front, and let's make another perception check. All right, here we go. 6d10. All right. Very, very perceptive today, Watoto, with 3 successes. All right. With your 3 successes, you dash out of the trailer, look around you back and forth, and you see that the outside of the trailer is not like it usually is on most nights. No, instead of it being dark outside, it looks as though a yellow smog has infiltrated Watoto land.
Oh, government gas.
Must be. Or at least that's definitely what your father was thinking. Father Watoto has the guard dogs and the shotgun and is looking back and forth, almost maniacally, and looks back at you and says, Watoto, come here!
Yes, Father.
Something strange is going on, my son. Do you see the shadow?
Big shadow, purple plant, yellow fog.
Ah, that's right, your greenhouse. I saw something strange is going on there. I swear they've finally figured us out. The government's got our number, Watoto. This is it. This is the night that we have to defend our land.
Okay, Watoto ready. Have bomb.
All right, you have the bomb with you and your gun as well. The guard dogs are on high alert, but it seems almost as though they can't really discern that anything is going on. They're like barking a little bit. They're on high alert, mostly because Father Watoto is on high alert. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, the dogs just run deep into the forest.
Oh, no. Huggies.
No, the doggies. They're gone. They've gone deep into the woods. And Father Watoto calls after them, Hey, get back here! Oh, son of a bitch, they've got us. They've got us.
What do we do, Father?
We stand our ground. I'll cover this side. I'll cover the east side, and you cover the west, back to back, my son.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so you guys kind of stand your ground and are like looking back and forth, and are on high alert. And all of a sudden, Father Watoto looks back at you and says, Can you go check on your mother? I haven't seen her.
Oh, I will look for her.
All right, go look for Mother Watoto, and I'll hold down the fortress.
Okay, Father. Good luck.
All right, do me proud, my son. And your father, with the shotgun, begins to kind of turn around in circles. You can notice that his eyes are bloodshot and maniacal. Yeah, something definitely strange is going on. Something has really, really alerted Father. And though you can't see anything strange besides the yellow mist, you are also on high alert as well. So let's go look for Mother Watoto. All right. In order to search the trailer thoroughly, I need you to go ahead and roll a wits and investigation check.
5.
All right. 5d10. Oh my goodness. Incredibly perceptive to find Mother Watoto. All right. With 3 successes, the first thing that you immediately notice is that Mother Watoto is not in her usual hammock. She's missing. Yep, she's gone. And also, her usual computer is gone as well. However, what you can immediately see, searching through the whole trailer, you cannot find Mother Watoto, but you do see that there was some sign of a struggle.
Mother Watoto taken for plan.
That's right. That's the only thing that it could be. There's nothing else. The government must have finally figured them out.
I will get Mother back.
Yes, I'm sure that you would do her proud. But for now, Mother Watoto is missing, and Father Watoto lets out a yell to you and says, "Watoto, come back!"
Help Father.
All right, you go back to help your father, and you see this time, Father Watoto is, there's something very strange about him this time. Something different. You see, Father Watoto is usually very kind of steadfast and unafraid. But this time, you see something you've never seen before, Watoto. You see Father's knees shaking.
What's wrong, Father?
Don't you see it, my son? Do you see the shadow?
I don't see it. Perception wasn't high enough.
Well, you gotta look harder, my son. He starts looking up and down with his gun frantically and starts to shoot. To the right, to the left, pow, pow, both ways. But you see nothing, Watoto. You don't see the shadow that Father is talking about. And Father says, no matter where I turn, it's always in the corner of my eye and it's getting closer.
Father, you're going crazy. Take medicine mushroom. It help.
Thank you, my son. And you offer him your medicine mushroom. And he takes it. He eats the mushroom. The one that, I guess you have one that kind of helps against derangement. So you eat that mushroom, and now I'd say that your mushroom stock is at about only one more mushroom with a magical effect. So you go ahead and offer this mushroom to your father, and Father Watoto eats the mushroom, and his legs stop shaking. However, you see his face become very stern, and he points his gun directly in front of both of you and says, I see it clearly now. It won't stay in the corner of my eye forever. And just like that, he takes another shot. And when he takes the shot, Watoto, you see something intriguing materialize before you. Let's go ahead and do another perception check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, all right. Okay, Watoto. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 successes. You look dead ahead, Watoto, and you see what it was that your father shot at, but only for a moment. Only for but a moment, you see. Something unbelievable, actually. Something shadowy that has been lurking, and you recall you saw something similar in your dream. It's not just shadowy. In fact, it's something alien. It's something time and space rending, hanging in this space like a very illness to the air that you breathe. You can't see it outright, because your mind refuses to accept what you're seeing. The humanity in you kind of forces you to not look directly at it, but the dark, alien thing is almost seeming to whisper directly to you, Watoto, as it makes itself visible. Watoto, go to the forest. Find us. Find us in the forest. We are waiting for you.
Oh, alien.
And just like that, Watoto, it disappears. It's gone. But your father, having shot at it, is very shaken, and kind of backs away and says, I shouldn't leave the property. I really shouldn't leave. But those things, they might come back. Yeah, they might come back. Oh my God, my son, what are we going to do about... Oh gosh, they're here. They figured us out. Where's your mother?
She's gone.
Oh my God. By Watoto, they've got her.
Abducted Mother Watoto, what do we do?
My son, you need to go find your mother. You must. I can't leave this property. I don't know what kind of microchip that company planted in my brain, but I can't leave. If I leave, I don't know what'll happen to me. I could be ripped apart by 100 dogs. Who could say what could happen to me? I can't leave. I'm counting on you, my son.
Father, stay.
Right, I'll hold down the fort. Thank you, my son. Be careful.
Thank you, Father Watoto. I'll be back.
All right. So you set off into the forest, Watoto. And you head directly where the voices guide you, because every once in a while, Watoto, you can just kind of barely hear. You can barely hear the sound of whispers kind of guiding you along the way. Yeah. Deeper and deeper into the forest until, interestingly enough, you arrive at the research lab. This was the place that you and your buddies from the market were set to blow up. That's right, this is the place. You recall it very well. Because you've actually seen it. You've seen it from your home. It's visible from your home, but from far away, you see. Yeah. However, you also know that this place is apparently kind of hard to get into.
Security.
So, yeah. Heavy
High-tech.
security. I mean, they kind of have to be with the kind of secrets that this place could hold. So, in this moment, go ahead and make another perception check to survey the area.
Okay.
Alright, with your perception check, you've got one success, so decent enough. What you notice from the immediate outside of this place, of this mega corporation, late at night, they should have some pretty heavy security. You see that there are, in fact, a couple security guards here and there guarding the main doors. However, something else that you immediately notice is that someone else has been here, trying to break into this research lab.
Maybe Mother Watoto.
Yeah, could be. All right. So, the most immediate way that you can enter this area is by entering a tunnel. It looks like the way that someone entered this facility is there is something that looks to be similar to a sewer tunnel on the outskirts of the corporation that has the grate removed from the front. That's probably the easiest way in if you'd like to take that way, or you may try to sneak past the guards.
Tunnel.
All right. You enter the tunnel. All right, so you enter the tunnel, and it looks like it's going to be a rather long walk, but might be the safest way to enter. And this place, it smells foul, Watoto. You're used to some pretty stinky smells, but this is on another level. It's real nasty, but you persevere, Watoto.
Forward, Watoto must go forward.
Yes. So you proceed forward. And keep on moving. Now, it is a bit of a long walk, so in order to not get tired, Watoto, I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll a stamina and athletics check.
3.
All right. But since you don't have any athletics, it's going to be a -1, so it'll be 2 dice.
Okay.
All right. Let's roll to make sure that those big feet don't get too tired. Here we go. We've got 1 success. All right. That's all that you need to succeed, Watoto, in not getting too exhausted from this venture. So, you move forward, continuing ever so slowly to not expend too much of your stamina. And all the while, Watoto, you can continue to hear the whispers beckoning you. Come this way, Watoto. That's right. Deeper, deeper. Come and meet us.
Watoto, go.
All right. You continue walking, following the beck and call of the whispers that pull you deeper and deeper into the research lab. Now, Watoto, once you make it to the main door, do you enter?
Enter. Pick lock.
Okay. In order to pick the lock, we'll need you to go ahead and do a streetwise and dexterity check.
Three.
All right. With one success, it takes you a while, but you do manage to do it. Yeah, you manage to open up the main lock on this door with a bit of finessing, I suppose. You're able to kind of use the tools that you have at your disposal already to kind of pick open the lock. Though it does take a while. It takes you about a good 30 minutes or so, and all the while the whispers are growing a bit more restless. Yeah. And it's almost as though your vision is beginning to get a bit shadowy around the edges. Yeah. Almost as though some kind of dark force is closing in on your vision, but you do manage to open up the door eventually. Even though the situation is getting a bit tense, it feels better to get closer and closer to the inside of this research center.
I must find Mother Watoto.
That's right. Okay. And finally, you managed to break in. Now, let's go ahead and do a perception check to see what you see here.
Okay.
6 dice. Alright. Okay, Watoto. With your 2 successes, the first thing that stands out to you is that this place, on its own, it doesn't really feel like a research lab. No, it feels more like a prison.
Government holding cell.
Looks something like that for sure, but when you approach these dark prison cells, what you notice immediately is that not only are they very, very dark inside, but you can hear something moving, almost pained noises coming from inside the cells.
Carry. Animal?
Would you like to roll to look a bit closer? In order to discern exactly what is inside these cells, we'll need you to roll a wits and investigation check.
5.
All right. With your wits and investigation? That's a shame. It looks like you aren't able to tell, but you know that whatever is inside of these cells is not human nor animal.
Spooky.
But the saddest fact about this is that it's definitely alive.
Watoto put out of misery.
All right. Use bomb? All right. Sounds good. You can go ahead and lay down the bomb. However, does the bomb have any kind of time mechanism? Because if you don't use the bomb, or if you do use the bomb, you may want to run, Watoto.
10 seconds.
All right. Gotcha. So this is a little bomb. So hopefully, you'll be able to escape in time. All right? So you go ahead and you lay down the bomb. And while you're doing this, while you're preparing to set off the bomb, you feel the presence of whatever was stalking you intensify. Almost as though something is watching you do all of this.
Maybe
All right.
they want Watoto to set bomb.
Maybe.
Free them.
Free them from their misery. All right, Watoto. So you go ahead and And you enter this little prison cell, and you set down the bomb. And at this point, the suffering of whatever creatures are inside of this cell seems to become even more real once you enter. Because you are small enough, actually, to enter this prison cell. You kind of easily get through the bars and set down the bomb. And doing so, you feel that these creatures actually have fur on them.
Oh, I've heard of these before.
Their fur kind of brushes against your legs. And as you enter the cell, you can kind of feel them rustling around, moving a bit, wondering what's going on, and looking up at you. And definitely very strange beings, but they don't seem to stop you, almost as though they know what you're doing, almost as though they want you to do it.
Watoto set free.
You're doing them a great kindness, Watoto. You set down your bomb, and do you activate it?
Yes.
Okay. You activate the bomb. Oh, okay.
Talk to creature.
Okay. What do you say, Watoto?
You okay?
The creature kind of looks up at you and lets out a pained roar of sorts. And that's when you realize that this being is almost half human, half dog.
Oh.
It's almost like some sort of wolf-human hybrid.
Evil?
Hard to tell. How about you go ahead and to further talk to and question the animal, /human, I'll need you to go ahead and roll either manipulation intimidation to intimidate them, or we'll have you do a wits and investigation check to get more answers.
Wits investigation.
All right. And that's 5 dice. Here we go. You further question this being. With 1 success, what exactly do you choose to ask this being, Watoto?
Mother Watoto, where?
This being on the ground looks confused.
I kill town.
Okay. The being on the ground kind of sees that you're an intimidating one, but is in a lot of pain, and doesn't really seem to give you the answer that you're looking for precisely, but seems to hint at something that might be of use to you, and says, "This place. They want to destroy everything. Everyone. 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 Especially us. With those plants. Those plants. They're tainted. You must destroy them."
Poison to control. Okay. I take a bomb to plant.
Okay. Yeah. The creature on the ground kind of says, where are you going?
I go to plant. I kill.
Do you know the way?
No.
The creature on the ground kind of shudders a little bit, and the others around this creature also kind of sigh and say, "We tell you."
Thank you.
Go straight. Go straight for a long time and take a right. You'll find the garden.
Okay. Watoto blow up.
Thank you. The pulsating creatures on the ground kind of shudder and seem to either fall asleep or fall unconscious, almost as though talking to you took the last of their energy. But now you have a place to go, Watoto. You know the direction that you should head.
Okay.
And you go deep into the garden. Now, they called this place a garden. However, to you, the closer that you get, the more and more that you see that this place is filled with machinery of some sort. And overgrown plants kind of litter the ground. But these plants, they seem to you very similar to what you found in your greenhouse. As you go straight forward, walking along this path, the plants on the ground, they seem to deepen in color and become more and more squishy as you walk down the hallway. Now, Watoto, before you enter the garden, you see that there are many windows that show you what the inside of the garden looks like. Let's go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. With 2 successes, Watoto, you see from the outside of this place that the inside of the garden is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's full of these rotten plants, these sort of festering wounds all over them, leaking what seems to be similar to human flesh with purple blood. It's disgusting, to say the least, especially seeing all of these beautiful plants and herbs and mushrooms so tainted by this strange force that you've never seen before. Even from the outside of the garden, though, you hear the whispers intensify, but this time, those whispers, they seem a little angry. Almost as though they know what you plan to do. You hear the whispers intensify in your ears, and you're beginning to see that shadowy thing from your dream appear again in the corner of your eye, whispering to you, "What are you doing? This is not the plan. You can't destroy us."
Watoto bomb, mushroom, kill.
So be it. After you say that, the shadowy figure in the corner of your eye completely solidifies itself there, and it continues to get closer and closer to you. Do you enter the garden?
Enter, run.
Okay, you run and enter the garden. Even as you do run, however, it seems that the shadow is continuing to get closer and closer to you. The more that you run, the more ferocious it seems to be, the more desperately it approaches to you.
What do you want, Watoto?
We want you to help us, Watoto. We can give you many things. We can give you power beyond belief.
I want Mother Watoto.
You can't have her. She got too close. She knows too much.
Then I bomb.
All right, Watoto. When you say that, you hear something of a shrieking noise that seems to permeate your ears. What do you do with the bomb at this point? What would you like to do with it?
Set timer. Throw.
Okay.
Run.
All right, you set the timer, and you throw the bomb. And just like that, almost as though something has snapped inside of you, you feel that, let's see, 1 second, something I wanted. The shadows that are in the corner of your eye, have suddenly completely closed in on you. And now, you don't have a lot of options left, Watoto. The bomb is ticking down from 10 seconds. Now, you don't know what kind of effect this bomb is going to have on the entire plant, whether perhaps blowing up the plants will start off some kind of terrifying chain reaction that blows up the entire building. But whatever you do, you know that you must run, because the shadow is getting very close. And it looks as though if you don't run right now, it may completely blur your vision.
Oh.
So you need to run, and you need to make it a good run, Watoto. You need to take those feet and have them carry you all the way to the front. And in order to do that, you're going to need to roll a dexterity and athletics check to run as hard as you can.
1.
All right. Oh. Would you like to expend willpower?
Okay.
Okay. So that gives you 4 dice. Here we go. Oh, 4 dice. Here we go. And you begin to run. Oh no. Not great. All right, Watoto, you make it just outside of the garden, and then you trip. You trip and fall, and suddenly, the shadow that was in the corner of your eye is no longer in the corner of your eye. Instead, now it is in front of you, something so terrifying that your brain cannot even comprehend it. Something alien, as mentioned before. Your human mind cannot fully understand it. But it looms over you, almost with this hunger. This is your last chance, Watoto. Your last chance to make a deal with us. We can save you. We can make you rich and powerful.
Watoto, trade. What do you want?
The shadows seem almost surprised. You guys do not have much time left. However, because of this being says, all right, we will save your life and take you out of this place, but you owe us a favor.
1 favor, okay.
1 favor, and we will come and take this favor at our own timing.
Okay.
And at this point, you see all around you, the shadowy thing has multiplied to be about 10 in a circle around you. It's almost as though they're oozing with this purple sludge that reminds you of the plants that you saw in the garden. They don't seem to be too happy about the fact that you're blowing up their garden, however. But because you will give them a favor, they seem to be granting your wish. And just like that, you are enveloped in a smog that completely engulfs you. The smell is just undescribable. Absolutely putrid, unlike anything you've ever smelled before. Yucky. And just like that, as it envelops your lungs, you suddenly feel the bomb go off. You feel it, almost as though it should be burning your skin. You can feel the heat singe at you. However, you are taken out of that place at just the right time.
Toto bomb, good. Work good.
Yes. And just like that, the garden explodes in fire and flames.
Nice job, Watoto. Nice.
Nice job. Watoto, you appear right outside of the factory. Right outside of the garden, at least. And it seems as though the guards are suddenly on high alert, seeing that the garden has exploded. They all rush to the scene. What do you do, Watoto? You could be taken in by the government if you don't get out of here.
Toto, eat that mushroom. Camouflage. Run.
Okay, you eat your final mushroom. Now, in order to actually have this mushroom be effective, let's go ahead and roll the crafts roll that you would have had to do before, in order to make a really effective mushroom that can mask you from the detection of these guards. Your crafts roll. It's going to be a wits and crafts.
5.
5 dice. Here you go. All right. With this roll, oh wow. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an exceptional success. So this mushroom is going to add 3 dice to your sneaking roll.
Oh.
Okay? So, I need you to go ahead and roll. Let's see. We'll go ahead and make it a wits and stealth roll.
Oh.
So it looks like your wits is 3, your stealth is 0. So normally it would be a 2 dice roll, but because of the mushroom, you get 5.
Mm-hmm. Watoto mushroom potent.
That's right. Leave it to Watoto's mushroom. Oh my gosh. Okay. With the power of Watoto's mushroom.
Powerful.
Oh wow, that's
Very
a really
potent.
that's a really potent mushroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. With 5 successes on what would have ordinarily been a 2 dice roll, Watoto mushroom is very strong, and you immediately blend into the trees behind you. And the guards do not see you. You completely manage to evade them. They have no idea that you are there, Watoto, but you watch the scene unfold before you. And you see a car drive up to the explosion. And out of the car steps a very well-dressed older man who regards the explosion.
Mayor.
And Mayor. In fact, from what you know at least, the mayor is a very big shareholder in this pharmacy. And something interesting that you see, Watoto, is that behind this mayor, one of those shadowy alien beings is looming and watching him as well.
Conspiracy, Watoto smell.
There's definitely some kind of deal going on here.
Corruption.
Indeed. The shadowy alien being almost seems to regard, however, this rich and pompous-looking older man with mockery. Almost as though, they see him as some kind of tool. At least that's the vibe that you're getting from this being. And just like that, the man in the car shakes his head, re-enters the car, and drives back off into the night. However, before they drive off, someone from inside the car takes out both of the guards that were there with 2 swift sniper shots.
Oh, while driving?
While driving.
Wow.
And they fall to the ground. Yeah, there's some skill. Almost inhuman. And the guards drop to the ground, but thankfully, Watoto, you were out of sight.
Yes, mushroom. Powerful.
And just like that, Watoto, you realize that the shadows aren't quite done with you yet. No.
I promised favor.
You did. And they seem to regard you. There's actually only one on either side of you, unable to completely look at them and comprehend them. You hear them speak to you very closely, almost as though they're speaking to you in your mind and not actually in any sort of discernible sound. But they whisper to you and say, "You are now a servant of the worm. Do you accept your fate?"
One favor, okay.
Excellent. And either side of you, the shadows completely disappear into sludge on the ground and sort of seep into the soil.
Goodbye.
They're gone.
Watoto sleeping out.
All right, Watoto, you are very tired. Let's see. And actually, the flames in the distance, they've almost completely destroyed the research lab. And it looks as though whatever plants were inside the garden are trying their best to resist the flames. But despite that fact, although they are kind of charred and burnt, they're still pulsating ever so slightly, almost as though there's something deep inside of them that can't truly be killed. But you are safe for the time being, Watoto. And the sun is beginning to rise. In the distance, you begin to kind of make your way back through the trees, away from the fiery glow of the flames, and the sun is starting to come up.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is indeed a very beautiful sight. However, go ahead and roll a perception check, Watoto.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, you can roll a perception check anytime that you would like. Just let me know. I'm going to roll a perception check. All right. Here we go. All right, with one success. Watoto, you are sapped of your energy, slowly trudging back home. But you realize that on your hand, there is now a special mark.
Oh.
A very specific sort of alien symbology has been engraved onto your hand. And when you look at it, those words kind of repeat themselves in your mind. You are now a servant of the worm. Do you accept your fate?
They're tracking.
They will be watching you, those beings, and you do owe them a favor. But for now, you are alive. The plant is, for the most part, destroyed. At least the garden is. You definitely did some damage. But as for the fate of Mother and Father Watoto, it is uncertain.
I must search.
Okay. So you go back to the trailer. All right. Now, when you return to the trailer, Watoto, would you like to make a perception check?
Yes.
No more flames. Let me turn off the fire. Okay. You roll a perception check to perceive the area. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes. So from what you can immediately tell, Watoto, something most terrifying has taken place here, in the terms that your parents are no longer here anymore. Not even your father, but the guard dogs have returned.
Oh. But they're not dead?
No. The guard dogs are alive and actually looking very well, kind of curled up and sleeping by the front door, anxiously awaiting their master's return, but Father Watoto is nowhere to be found, and this is especially concerning because Father Watoto promised to never leave the property, and yet he's gone.
They take Father and Mother Watoto.
There's no other explanation. It must be that.
I take a guard dog.
All right.
We
You
search
take the
on
guard
journey.
dogs. Yeah. A journey to find Mother Watoto and Father Watoto. And in addition, the plants in your greenhouse, the ones that seem to be infected, have interestingly enough now begun to char almost as though they were burned, even though there was no fire in your greenhouse.
Can grind up powder?
Oh, sure. You can try and make a crafts roll, but you're going to need to take a -1 penalty because you did lose some of your finest herbs.
Okay.
So go ahead and let's make a crafts and dexterity roll at a -1. What will that be?
3.
All right. Okay, Watoto. Unfortunately, you could not make...
salvageable.
Not salvageable, sadly. But you do have your guard dogs with you. And the first thing that you're going to need to do, Watoto, if you really want to make it on this journey, you're probably going to need to go and actually purchase some materials from somewhere. But up to you where you'd like to do that. Where would you like to go?
I have savings. Father Watoto always asks, Watoto, how much you make today at market. Watoto always say half, but in secret Watoto always keep.
That's right, you did say 50. But you've been keeping savings. That is true. That is very true. So you do have money savings. You have plenty of money, actually, to go and buy the materials that you need. So in order to get these materials that you need to continue your journey and craft your special potions, where do you choose to go? Is there a specific place you'd like to go?
Follow the wind. Toto, follow wind.
You follow the wind. And the wind takes you back towards the city. But, more specifically, you find yourself once again in somewhere familiar. Somewhere that almost feels nice to stumble back into because it's a feeling of returning to what is normal to you, Watoto. In your comfortable Watoto life.
Sweaty.
Yeah. Sweaty Cheeks Alley. Or rather, just Sweaty Alley is also fine. Yes.
Comforting.
Indeed. It is a comforting place. Familiar. All right. Now, when you enter, would you like to make some kind of perception check? Or what would you like to do here?
Okay. Perception.
All right. Let's go ahead and get that perception check going. Let's see. Okay. All right, with one perception, you kind of scour the market, and you see that there's really not a lot of the materials that you need. I mean, you are the main herb seller in this market after all. So there's not much. However, you do see a familiar face. You see the kid from the beginning of your story. There with that plastic toy wagon, his loyal dog, and, this time, an older woman standing beside him. Very friendly looking and grandmotherly. And they're having a conversation together. It looks as though the kid's wagon is full of all kinds of different things, and more importantly, some plants. You're not sure if they're exactly the ones that you need, but it's the only thing that comes close in the market.
I buy.
Okay. So you approach them?
Yes.
Okay. So immediately, the kid kind of looks back and says, "Oh, hey, it's you. How's Father Watoto?"
Gone.
Huh? Gone?
Alien come. Abduct. Father and Mother Watoto. I must search. Need items. Resources. You trade?
When you say this, some of the other market sellers kind of look at you like you're crazy and like snicker and laugh, but not the kid and not the older woman. The older woman kind of looks down at the kid and says, "Oh, is this a friend of yours? It seems that he needs some supplies. Well, certainly, I'm sure that we can help you. Aliens, that does sound rather concerning, but I happen to know a thing or two about aliens. Would you be able to describe them? I'm curious."
Dark energy, sludge. Invisible, but visible. Big, smelly.
When you say this, both the kid and the older woman look at each other with a very serious expression on their face. And while the rest of the people in the market kind of continue to snicker and gossip about you even right before you, those two seem to completely believe what you are saying. And the kid turns back to you and says, "Look, Watoto, I'm good friends with your family, and it's really unfortunate that that Father Watoto is missing. But what you've stepped into is something real dangerous. I'm happy to just give you all of this stuff, but there's some things that you need to know first. You're gonna have to be careful on this journey, and I can help, but we both can help, but we need you to come with us for a drink.
Okay. Watoto, thirsty. Sound good.
Yeah, definitely a thirst-quenching drink. Yeah. So they go ahead, the three of you, a very merry crew, slowly walking through the dusty, dirty alleyways, making your way to Mythton, kind of deeper into the city, away from the outskirts. This older woman, this young kid in a trench coat with a dog pulling a plastic toy wagon, and you, Watoto.
With
make
guard
your
dog.
way. With the guard dogs. The guard dogs are there too. You guys have 3 dogs amongst you. A lot of dogs here.
Good.
And you make your way to a bar. And when you get to this bar, by the time that you are there, it has become nighttime. And you see entering the bar is some other guy, some dude dressed in like a janitor outfit. Go ahead and roll your last perception check.
Okay.
All right. Okay. With 3 successes, you make it to the front, and you see that this janitor-like individual is kind of trying to hold up and support this other person, this kind of smaller, sort of weaker-looking human with gray silver hair, and it looks like they're holding a pizza box.
Oh, pizza.
It smells real good. Even all the way from here, it's fresh and piping hot. Yeah. And so, you make it to the front door, and they both turn to look at you. Your eyes meet, and with this meeting, it is the beginning of something so much bigger. The biggest journey a Watoto could ever hope for.
By this a Watoto. Dever. Watoto.
Yes. So, just like that, that is the end of your tutorial session.
Yay!
Yay! You did it! You
That was
did
really
it!
fun.
Yay, I'm glad you had a good time. Here, let me play this ending music real quick. I know I got the ending music. There we go. Yay! I'm glad that you had a good time. It was actually, you took a really interesting route. I had like 4 different routes planned, and you took a pretty interesting one. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Heck yeah, you did super well. You were really in character for Watoto.
Oh, thank you. I actually had a dream last night that I was playing because I was nervous about the stream today.
Oh!
So I had like a dream that I was playing with you, and yeah, I was like, Watoto.
Oh my gosh. That's perfect.
Maybe that helped. Yeah, my brain was helping me out.
Yeah, heck yeah. You got a special Watoto dream. Nice. I really love, I just love, like the Watoto voice and mannerisms as well. Yeah, I feel like you did a really good job being able to speak as the character, which is something that, like, it takes a long time to build that up. So I think this was a super successful role-playing in the first session, and yay! Awesome.
Thank you for putting together such a cool story. I was like, what's gonna happen next? It's really exciting.
Yay! I'm really glad that you are anticipating it the whole way through, and now we've got some interesting deals being made, and Watoto owes a favor to the worm, so let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. I'm a little worried about Watoto, but hopefully make some new friends and go on a journey and see what all this business is about.
Yeah. It's
Neat.
exciting. And
Yay.
Guda's next. We'll see Guda's backstory.
Yup, Guda's character is the final character to enter the story before all of you guys meet up with each other and begin your journey.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys watching had a good time and enjoyed our little story and throwing our favorite conspiracy theorist gremlin into the mix, Watoto.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Calli, for setting it up. So much work. Thank you, thank you.
Of course, no problem. I'm gonna go take a nap. But this is really fun. And I hope you guys anticipate Gura's tutorial and also the first session. Tune in and let's see how these crazy characters get along and how their stories intertwine.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so see you guys later. Catch you on the flip side. Goodbye!
Bye.